Hey, I'm Sabrina Madison, but most folks just call me Progress. Welcome to the Heymiss Progress Show. Today I am talking to Dana Coates, Angela Ferguson, and Angela Rose Black, and we're talking about Black women in entrepreneurship. These sisters are giving advice to young Black women entrepreneurs, and we're gonna let you know what is Holy Trap Spirit. Yes. Hey y'all. So I am here this morning with some dope sisters who are all entrepreneurs, who are all out here doing their thing. So we're gonna do some quick intros. We're gonna get right into it, y'all. So let's start here at this end.
Hi, I am Dana Coates. I'm a realtor here in town at Keller Williams West Realty, specializing in all of Dane County, helping you guys out with buying and selling your dream homes.
Yes, I like that dream home. Help us out.
Hi, my name is Angela Ferguson. I am the CEO of Angels Joy Learning Center. We are a bilingual child care center serving children 6 weeks to 12 years old.
Ooh, yes. Teach the babies.
And I am Dr. Angela Rose Black. I'm the founder and CEO of Mindfulness for the People. And Mindfulness for the People is a for-profit social impact firm. We specialize in oppression-sensitive and culturally relevant mindfulness training.
Because I know a lot about y'all, at least what you allow me to know, I just got to shout out that Dana is definitely the entrepreneur extraordinaire. Because I can't remember how we first met, but we met maybe at the Lovey reading, possibly.
Yep. Yeah.
And so, yeah, she came through with her husband. She just like came through, like they came through and rode hard. So, but she came through and we chatted for a little bit, and I was like, I got this going on, that going on, whatever. And she was at like the next 2-3 events. Yeah. She was like at the Black in Business photo shoot. She ended up being a vendor on one of the expos, and so she was just like lit. So I know you're new to town, you know. So what's been popping for you? Like, what's been going well since you've gotten here to Madison?
I would say my in-person connections have been going well, especially going out to more of your events. And with you and I connecting, it's opened up a whole new network for me.
Yeah.
Just in terms of real estate, I'm finding more people who are interested in learning how to get started. And I think it's important having that face to be relatable for people.
Yep. And I saw y'all talking like plenty. Y'all met a lot of folks at the expo especially.
Yeah. So yes, the expo definitely brought me a lot of business, and it brought me a lot more confidence.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. And like you said, like your network has grown, because what's the common phrase? Like, your network is your net worth.
Oh, for sure.
Yes. So, Angie.
Yeah.
Miss CEO, Angels Joy Learning Center, where the kids turn up, get the education on. And you had a back to school like party, which like literally took over your whole parking lot. Like, I remember going and folks were like all the way to the end of the parking lot, like parked everywhere.
Yeah.
So what's been going well? What's been going well thus far in 2016 or last couple months?
What's going well for me is meeting people where they are. And my goal in life is to not forget where I came from. So I grew up in the inner city of Chicago. My parents did not have a lot. So when you hear the song Started from the Bottom, now we hear that's me, but I'm humble and I remember where I came from.
Yeah.
So when we did the back to school event, Dante and Jamal came in from Pivotal Point Transitions, and Kevin Doss had backpacks. Nike was there giving out shoes. They had free haircuts.
Y'all had like a lot of barbers there too, like a whole row of barbers.
Yes, a whole row of barbers. Food was given away. The parents were getting massages.
Please tell me in advance, because I want to get there early in the turn up. Even though I was running behind, I felt like the turn, like, I mean, they were out there getting it in. They had face painting, because I remember Jasmine Zapata there was doing some face painting. I remember the music going. I heard there was tons of food. And all the barbers, because I'm coming through for a haircut. I'm going to just let my hair, you know. I don't have any little children. Sometimes when I go to those events, I'll like latch on to a kid and just be like, girl, just walk with me over here. But I did it at a quasi event. I was like, is these all your kids?
You be that auntie.
Yeah. I was like, I will help you with your kids to the food line. You're like, come on, baby, because you had like the kids, like families with kids go first. I'm like, look, what about the mothers whose kids are like 22, you know? Help a sister out. So, Angela, mindfulness for the people have been like really, really turning up and providing really empowering spaces for Black women. So please tell me about the melanin takeover and how that's been, because you had the sisters like, whew.
Yeah, the melanin takeover is pretty special.
Yeah.
It is definitely a heart project. You know, like there are the things that really drive certain parts of the business, and melanin takeover truly drives the heart of the business, because it is an initiative that falls under our Soul Care Sunday brand, which is a self-care and wellness pop-up lounge curated by women of color for women of color. And so our goal is to have monthly offerings that feature health and wellness practitioners that are women of color, so that when you're actually in spaces meeting your self-care needs, you get to see women providing services for you that look like you. And that matters. That matters everywhere, and it matters especially in Madison. So that's been amazing, just watching how women come into the space, watching them transform, sweat it out, hug it out, you know, tears, just all sorts of really authentic stuff happening in those spaces.
Yeah, because the sisters were like, you can tell folks were in the space feeling good, and it really felt good to see the instructors who were women of color, like Black women, like those sisters.
That's right.
And to see like you walk, because you know, I came to take pictures and made me stretch. So I didn't do the full day, but you know, I got to get in there at some point. But I do got to point out that when I came into the space, it felt good. Like it just felt good. The energy was real great. The energy was alive. So I get myself upstairs. I'm starting to take a couple little pictures. People like, you know, like all relaxed and, you know, thrown out on the couch, and, you know, I get a little corner stretching out. And then it was really like women from all ages. There were like some young college students. There were some older women there. And so, it was just like, even though I just took my pictures and video, and yes, it was good. And then I saw too that you guys did it a second time.
We did. This last time we had it at Synergy Co-working, which is on the near west side. There's an event space downstairs, and so we use that, and we'll be releasing where our next one is in a few days. I think the other thing to know is that we really try to translate our hearts into the process. So when women come in the door, we don't want you to worry about anything.
Gotcha. All right, so it looks like from what I know of you, you all partner with other folks in some aspect, whether or not, you know, you had, because you made sure, you know, your colleague was on the event as well. It wasn't like I'm just looking out for me, but I also want to make sure this other sister is in it. And that's how I've been able to have successes, is with partnering with folks. So tell me about successful partnerships. Like, what are those successful partners that you've worked with, whether it be a venue owner, whether it be a colleague or a friend? Who have you partnered with, and why was that partnership a success? Dana.
Not necessarily like a written partnership, but more of someone who kind of pushes me and encourages me right now within my business. Is a gentleman named Dominic Singh, and he is a mortgage lender at Waterstone. You know, they kind of go through your credit history, they see how much you can afford on your next purchase of your home and the time period. But my relationship with him is so much more than that, because I feel like a lot of times I get discouraged, or I kind of fall off the, just kind of fall out. And he's somebody who's also, he's not new to Madison, but he's recently gotten back into the business. And he's someone who's letting me know it's not going to be easy. In general, it doesn't matter if I'm Black, 25, and a female. I mean, it does, and it's harder for me, but at the same time, it's not going to be easy, and I need that kind of partnership, somebody to push me to be like, it's hard, but keep going.
Angela, tell me about some of your partnerships and what made them successful.
I ran into a lot of different partnerships. The most successful one is the partnership with the back to school event.
With your mom.
Yes, because it serviced so many people. We had Pivotal Transitions out. We had Scott Harmerson come out with food. And then Dr. Jasmine Zapata is another person that I partnered with. She's a pediatrician, so having an on-site pediatrician in a child care setting is huge.
So Angela, tell us about your successful partnerships, successful partners.
I would have to say that Synergy Co-working has been one of our successful partners. One, because it is a co-working space that is owned and operated by people of color.
Yeah.
And that really matters to me. If they're still within their first year of development,
Yep.
they're really trying a lot of different things, and in the spirit of entrepreneurship, just pushing forward, you know. And we've had 2 events there. One was the Melanin Takeover, and then I'm teaching the compassion-based racial stamina building course that's specifically for white folks.
Okay.
I'm
Ooh.
also teaching that
Okay.
there.
Wow. Wow. Yeah, Gina's doing it. They're doing the work over there. I'll be over there soon in my own office space.
That would be
It's going to
great.
be lit.
It would be really great.
I'm going to have a turn up when it's done.
Yeah, seriously, because there's just so much possibility and
Yeah,
opportunity. Like
yeah.
when I taught
Yep.
the class on Tuesday and we gave a tour of the building, you know, it's just like we're changing the landscape and imagination for what white folks know, for what people of color know. And so they were in the space like, wow, so people of color own it. So like, do you also own? Like it
do
was
you
just,
have a business?
it was just this kind of like, you know, new awareness.
Yeah.
And so that really sticks.
I'm definitely planning. I believe we're looking at maybe a March or April move in.
Yeah, that'd be
It's
great.
just that I got a lot of stuff to work out.
I
'Cause
understand.
my lease will be up soon. So like I said, I'm doing 2 moves this year. Let's make sure all my money is correct. But yeah, Gina and her partner over there really doing dope work. So we've talked about success and partnerships. Maybe let's talk about some challenges, because definitely a challenge for me is probably my patience. So I'm working on becoming a more patient person. Maybe I need to be at Soul Care Sunday and the Melanin Takeover, because I think that might help my spirit, you know, come together. But my impatience is just when people, you know, they may see the vision, but they want you to flip the vision in order to sort of come from their perspective. It's like, no, so Black women will be in the lead. Black women will be doing all of this. And if you can't see that or you don't agree with it, then it's, you know, we don't have to continue the conversation. But, you know, I know it can come out very dismissive and I just want to sort of like be done. But I'm going to get myself some melanin, you know, Saturday in when we, you know, get the next event. And then I'm going to get my patience together. Then I report back out to y'all. Or I'll just continue to inbox Angie before, because whenever I'm having a moment, I'm like, you know what, Angie, can you talk? Can we get together? And I'll inbox her like a rant, and then I'm fine. Like my spirit is back together. So let's talk about some challenges you might be facing. So what's the challenge possibly you're facing, Dana?
I would say a challenge that I've recently gotten over was my newness to Madison. I moved here from Illinois about a year and a half ago now. So I feel like a year and a half is, you know, it's long enough for me not to use it as an excuse that I'm new.
Yeah.
Especially coming into the housing business.
Yeah.
I'm familiar with different neighborhoods and areas of Dane County, and I want to have that knowledge that most agents say, you know, Madisonian for 25 years, born and raised in Madison, Wisconsin. That intimidated me when I got here. And now that I've been here and gotten more involved, I'm definitely a lot more confident. So it's definitely a struggle I've gotten over.
Yeah. It ain't nothing but what, 20 miles?
At all.
Just know ain't no turn up in between here and downtown.
Yeah.
Ain't no turn up between Fitchburg and I don't know, the east side. But we about to get a jazz club. So now when you got perspective folks or whatever, it's at the fountain. It's called Club Coda, I think it is.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah,
downtown
so
still.
it's downtown. So at least you can say a brother owns this club. You know,
Off
get your little
State
cold
Street.
drink. Yep,
Right,
yep,
on
at the fountain.
State Street, too.
Be like, yes, like. I believe he may have had his soft opening already.
Really?
Yeah. But I know the first big event is like that first weekend in March.
Cool.
Yeah.
And then
yeah.
Candy's Sweet Tea is connected
Yep.
to it too.
Yep.
So it's
Yep.
like the Fountain, Cafe Coda, and then Candy's.
So we might be about to take over State Street. So can we maybe like we can stretch that?
Just get a
Maybe.
square foot.
Can we get a square foot of State
Square foot of
Street?
State Street.
Right.
Square foot hashtag square foot of State Street. All right, Angela Ferguson, CEO of Angels Joy Learning Center. What's a challenge you're either experiencing or a recent challenge?
One of the challenges that I experience the most is women who are, well, actually women of color too, who feel intimidated by what we do and who we are. You know, I grew up with a large family and we were taught to help each other. So it trickles off to me into the workspace.
It's happened to me, and I think sometimes folks, I think one of the issues with Madison is that, you know, we are a much smaller population here. So then I think that breeds distrust Possibly, it could be. But I also think too, I don't know what it is because I didn't grow up here, but I think there's this thing with like holding on, because if I share, someone's gonna take it or steal it. But that's actually, in some respects, that's happened. I've seen my words lifted and put into somebody else's work who I won't, name, but I've seen it happen. Right. So I can understand why people do hold on in some respects, but I've been successful because of people who partner with me, who've shared with me, who just come down and like tell me probably $1,000 worth of information within a matter of having a quick lunch. But that is definitely a problem with folks who look like you, either being non-supporters or latching on once you popping. So that's when I'm like, no, you didn't talk to me when I wasn't popping, when no one knew me, so we can not talk still. It's okay. But too, and that's why I'm glad like people, like women, are creating spaces like with the leadership conference, with the backpack, turn up, with the melanin takeover. That also creates opportunities for women to depend on each other and see each other differently and build some trust. So, what challenges you might be facing, or recent challenges?
We are very selective and protective, quite honestly, about who we partner with. So it's not just enough that we're in the same industry. It's not just enough that we do the same thing. People like to tell other people about our business, but for the ones that actually sign up for it, it means that they've heard what we do, they recognize they have that need, and they're okay with showing that they also have that need. So it's a very vulnerable place, both in the sponsorship and in providing the kind of service that we have.
All right. So how are y'all like taking care of yourselves? Whether it be, we both, I dipped out a little bit early, but we both were at an event last night where we had the opportunity to get it in. So how are you, whether it be, self-care, whether it be some tea and yoga, because my turn up honestly is ratchet music. I'll be real with you. It's like putting on some Migos, a fresh cup of, Holy Trap Spirit is back. Yes, Holy Trap Spirit. Holy Trap Spirit. And so that's how I like take care of myself at all is the Holy Trap Spirit. So how are y'all, whether it's yoga, it's a massage, it's hanging out with a partner, how are y'all taking care of yourselves? How you getting it in outside of, because entrepreneurship is like, doesn't end, like the day doesn't stop. Like you wake up and go to sleep, and even where you're sleeping, you're probably, solving something. So how you taking care of yourself, Dana?
I like to go to the gym, and my favorite is spin class. Shout out to Christina Outlay. She
that's just to get it.
She has another woman there. Her name is Angelica, and she teaches on Wednesday nights. And
shout out Christina.
That's what I would like to see more of. Hip hop ratchet playlist, mixed in with like an hour of just sweat. So
wow. Yes, ratchet playlist.
It's great.
I need to.
She takes requests too.
Yeah. So. Even like Migos? No. Just start my playlist like that. Yeah.
I am right now trying to balance my life off because my life is so busy. I realize at the end of the day, like, wow, I didn't eat anything today. When I go to the gym, I like house music.
Yeah.
Old house music. So I'm in there working. And I'm in my own world, and I'm on the treadmill, and I'm like, sometimes it takes me back to the 80s and 90s. Sometimes I'm 2016.
Wow.
But I just have to get in that space where I'm away from my agenda or worrying about what I have to do tomorrow and have to put myself in a different space, and I try to make it a habit to do that.
Wow. That gotta be interesting. Just all of the thing working out to the house music. All right, Angela, how are you taking care of yourself? Because I know you always remind us, like you definitely always asking me, how am I? What am I doing?
It matters to me. So I think part of it is hydration, like just staying hydrated, because there's so many aspirations that I might have for wellness, and I engage a lot of women who have like a long list of things that they want to do, particularly at the new year. So I just think having a support person in your life that also has the same values for wellness is important. And then the last part, I really just try to be easy with myself because there's so much hustle and determination and perseverance needed to get through these days that if I'm not taking a stand for myself and increasing my own compassion and kindness towards myself, I'll burn out. Because there's so much need and so much to do. So just setting compassionate limits for myself, I think, is the other part.
So talking about need, let me just say shout out, because I think everybody at this, at this space, I have been super supportive of my work. we've all been able to role model what does it look like to support other women who look like us. So shout out to y'all for that, because I've never got like negative energy, but if I did, I'd be like, whatever. Stay hydrated. I'd be like, stay hydrated, girl.
Holy trap spirit.
I'm like, you tripping. Are you hydrated today?
By the blessing of Holy Trap Spirit.
Yes. We just need to kick off the morning. Holy Trap, like that Saturday morning.
Yeah.
Like, okay, we're now entering Holy Trap Spirit.